Good evening. Good evening. How's it going? Good, I hope. My headphones are too tight. What the fuck? It looks like we'll be finishing Dishonored 2 tonight. I believe we're at the beginning of the last mission. I also noticed, because I'm looking at my Steam right now, and I see on Steam achievements, 40% of players eliminated Duke Luca Abel, which I did last night. And 39.8% took Delilah's soul. Now, the Duke and Delilah's soul are like 100 meters apart. So, 0.2% of people on Steam took out the Duke and just stopped playing. Just right there, just stopped playing. Like, alright. Done. It's interesting. Interesting indeed. At least I think so. I don't think I have Death of the Outsider. I assume that's there because I don't have it. I heard it was pretty good. I heard it was pretty good. Alright. Our last travel log. Death of the Empress. A farewell. I grieve for a second time. What was it like to walk with her heart somewhere near, but never quite in the real world? It was her wisdom, her insight, her voice, her love. Mother, now I've lost you twice. I know her spirit was trapped. I knew she needed to be set free, but how could I? Of course she found a way to help me one last time. No, I will not cry, not yet. Not until all of my work is done. Now the heart contains a different spirit, a different voice. Delilah Copperspoon, spinner of lies, thief of thrones. Delilah the selfish, cunning and cruel. The Duke of Karnaca. Not so long ago, I would have gladly thrust a dagger into Duke Abel's chest, but a more subtle opportunity presented itself and I took it. The Duke still lives, but they dragged him away, thinking he was his own political double gone mad. And the Duke's actual double? I think he'll be a much better Duke than the real one ever was. People will never know why the ruler suddenly gained wisdom or took a kinder tone, and maybe they'll wonder why Empress Emily changed just as suddenly. I'm not the same person I was 2 months ago. Now there's only one more task, but before I can rest. Corvo, my father, I am coming. I don't worry for Serkonos. I've met many good, capable people who have been working on behalf of the country as best they could. With the real Luca Abel out of the way, I'm certain they'll manage to restore the rule of law, and with it some of the happiness they've lost, and I'll help them the best I can as soon as I am back on the throne. Dunwall, my home. Terrible things no doubt happened here since I left, since I was forced to leave. Will the city be in ruins? The people terrified, hiding in their homes? I'm trying to reassure myself, imagining the worst. What if I found the city in better shape than I left it? Delilah doing a better job than I did? No, I don't think that would be the case. I know Delilah, and I know myself better now. I feel guilty for all the things I could have done better before this all started. For being an empress not many people thought was worth fighting for. I don't know what I'll see, but whatever has happened to my city, I mustn't let grief or anger cloud my thoughts. Because the destruction of Dunwall won't be weighing heavily on Delilah's mind. She must know I'll be coming for her. She's watched from afar as one after another of her allies have been removed from my path. Does she feel vulnerable, or was this her plan all along? Dun dun dun. How many? Oh, I have 3? Oh, let's try out this thing. So, if I go to craft, I suddenly have 50 traits available. Ooh. Ah. Okay, what do I want to stack? That's the real question. I want to stack the strong arms. For sure. I don't know if I can just have like 4. Or if I can like have 3 on a single charm. Let's see if I can do that first. I can. Okay. Cancel this for now. Okay, so what I want to do. I'm gonna get rid of Leviathan's breath, I think, because I just don't care. Wolfhounds cannot smell you. I'm sure that's been very handy. Yeah, I'll get rid of Leviathan's breath, and I'll get a bone charm with 3 more strong arms and something else. I'm gonna go for this low chance of corruption. Strong arm, strong arm. Although if this fucks up, I'm kind of screwed. More health regen for dark vision, that could be good. I mean, that's like the best one I have here, so... Let's go for it. Look at that. Look at all those strong arms. Oh yeah, crafted. Fuck yeah. Okay. Are there any I don't have that I might want? I don't care about drop assassination. Don't care about this. 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 I don't care about any of these. Regain health during Shadow Walk. I don't use Shadow Walk enough to make that worth it. The solid landing sounds like fun. But I think I'm good with this. Alright, these better stack. This better be the whole point. Is that they're stackable and not that I can just like reuse them. Because it's like once you used it once, it's just like you were kind of committed. That's the part I'm still not sure. Was it just letting me like experiment with different charm setups by letting me use skills more than once? Or do they stack? They better fucking stack. Otherwise, what was I doing it for? Oh, so I can probably make 1 rune. Yeah, I'll make 1 rune. I won't be able to find out till I get into the mission, but that's okay. Oh! That's on 1. Should probably put this on a number.
I plotted to steal your face, then your throne. You'll never know how close I came back then.
There's a single bone charm. Is that in the room that was locked? PS restraint.
Remarkable.
Oh, it's two bone
Delilah's
charms.
accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
Your father stands in my throne room, a statue of cold stone.
At least the situation with the Duke is behind us.
I need
Let's
Megan's
not
key.
forget that small detail.
I need Megan's key.
Drunken despot.
Home at last. It feels like another lifetime living in the tower. Sir Konos has a better Duke now, even if no one else knows it. All right, Aunt Delilah. Let's see what you've done with my palace.
Visit the Academy of Natural Philosophy and
I'm drinking decent tea. Feels good, man.
you know where to go to find Delilah. But how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
Curious about all the little details that would change if this was high chaos. Like, I know that, or I'm sure that, like,
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside.
he would, like, completely denounce me, and he's like, you'll become just as bad as she is, blah, 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 kind of thing. Coins everywhere.
I'm still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat. And comes Sokolov, once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great Leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across the decks. Majestic ships, swift with luxurious cabins, fit for an empress. Where are those vessels now? They're far too important to carry an old man like me. I've been abandoned by my own creations.
What was the clue? Oh.
But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel, selfish? Perhaps
Haven't we
I
all?
should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last. And there's a chance
I know I'm pretty selfish.
This final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
Where is the key? Is the key? Did want to talk, so let's talk.
There you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time,
Oh, there's the key.
but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
Everyone's full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
You've changed. You're fine.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
Also stealing your key. I could hear the bone charms throughout the entire conversation. Whirlwind Agile Recovery. Recover from fall slightly quicker, that's nice. Sword attack speed is slightly faster. That'd be nice if I have to fight any robots. Or blood flies. I am going to put these on a thing. Craft, sacrifice. Firm. Okay. Let's go for a 4. So we'll get whirlwind. Wait, where is it? Agile? Agile? Oh, there it is. There was one that had like 2, and I could just like replace it. I could just add these. Hold on. Alright, that's the spiritual pool, spiritual fortune. Okay. Spiritual pool. Spiritual fortune. Okay. Nice. And about a whale bones. That works for me. Alright, replace this with this. I have so many effects on me. I think Foster's notebook. What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know, but I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies, just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off the Dunwall, Billy. That's what I'm reading from all the signs. I could run, finally try and find him at long last. The old knife himself. They could rent another boat. They don't need me, not really, so I could run. I should run. Haven't I had more than my share of blood, so why am I still here?
No one will ever know death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
I assume that was Dowd. For a second I thought that was Corvo, but it's probably Dowd. Needs more effects. I mean, maybe. I don't know why there's so many coins. Letter to Billy Lurk. Billy! I didn't know your address, so I just gave this letter to a mudlark who knew the lay of the area and hoped for the best. You and I ain't got no reason to like each other, but Fennec liked you good enough, so that's why I'm writing. Anyways, he's dead. I thought you should know. It was that old wound, remember? It never did heal. We tried every kind of cure and poultice. You know what I think? I think maybe the boss cut him. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. You know how it was back then. Speaking of, I tried to find the big knife, but no one's heard a thing in years. Don't know if he's alive or what. Anyways, out of respect to Fennec, if I ever see you, I won't kill you. Katrina. Sleep darts. Ooh. Oh. I thought that was whalebone for a sec. Ah. All right, I think we're good to go. To Dunwall.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a letter from someone and they're like, hey, if I see you, I won't kill you. I, for one, would love that message in my letters. It's very reassuring, if nothing else. I don't know why, but anytime I'm streaming, I have to, like, burp and hiccup, like, all the time. She's writing me a letter.
Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it for the girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to a letter. Again, I'd like it if you said, I will not kill you. Because if you said the opposite, I may have to report you to the authorities. Just for the record. Part of me wants to not stealth at all because, like, I constantly fail at it anyway. Just run right on in, gather them all together, domino stun mine, done. Although these are dogs. You'll add a maybe or something? Of course you would. Can't even commit to a threat.
After sparrows 3 times fall, after gold dust 3 times fall, and hen, come fish at once, brown and red.
Is that the witch I helped?
One bird children
I don't remember if that was in Dunwall or somewhere else.
drawn by the breeze
Everything's gone to the void here. Can't hurt to be stocked up on munitions.
True, true. Following the coup, Empress Delilah Caldwin, formerly called Delilah Copperspoon, still sits on the throne in Dunwall Tower. The residents of the district have, for the most part, fled. Shops and apartments sit in decay. In some cases, barricades have been erected in narrow streets, attempting to contain the odd cabal of women accompanying our new ruler. Seeking to exploit an opportunity, local gangs are having a field day. I can attest personally to the increased presence of the Hatters, whose numbers have swelled with the recruitment of orphaned children. Your intrepid reporter will continue to bring you news as it happens, and as always, I'll interpret the events to the best of my ability. At the Courier, we try to represent all sides that we deem reasonable, but of course we have a perspective, and we have values like all journalistic outlets, which will always inform our reporting.
Step up and see what I've got.
Can I steal from you? I probably can steal from this one too. I have a bunch of new upgrades though, so...
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Reduces damage taken. Less visible. I'll go with the visibility.
Glad we could do business.
Ooh, less noise. Ooh.
You won't regret it.
Ooh.
I'll take that deal.
Fuck yeah. Deal more sword damage against magic using enemies. Against clockwork soldiers. Yes, absolutely. May as well. May as well just have them sell everything at least. Alright, I have all the upgrades I want.
Everyone has to make a living, right?
Get to the armory? Sure. Alright.
Come back next time you need something.
This looks breakable. Geraldina, it's done. Reed finally gave in. She'll drop the warehouse key where we told her behind some bottles. Don't forget, use her name. You're Miss Fenella Reed, and you're the Boyle Company import manager. Once you've greeted our businessman friend from Morley at the docks, open the warehouse for his crew so they can unload the goods. I'll start transferring them to the shop through the ceiling as soon as they're done. In the meantime, bring the Morlayan to the Boyle offices. Pretend that everybody's on holiday for some reason. Still mourning the boss, maybe. Make him sign some papers. Use whatever forms you can find there, and make sure to stamp everything with conviction. Give him a Colero cigar from the reserve. Anything to make him trust you. And remember to wear something clean. Everything's got to be finished up before sunrise, Patrick. Behind some bottles, you say? Troubling signs of mischief have been reported recently in all corners of Dunwall. What was thought to be a series of pranks has proven much more widespread and unsettling. Despite the enlightened age in which we live, superstitious folk have begun to rumor-monger of witchcraft. There are reports of dogs shaved to the skin, small owls pinned to doors, lines of salt ominously left below windows, dried rats hung from archways, cats walking backwards who fail to mew, and pots of strange-smelling ointments left underneath beds and writing desks. That all these things might be occurring here in the capital all at once boggles this journalist's mind. What desperate times. If half of these are true, each odd occurrence seems a bad omen, a warning for terrible things to come. And if, as some say, these antics are the work of Empress Delilah's devout followers, then what hope is there? Okay. Just want to see if there's like a way in from the ceiling or something. Seems like no. Where would that key be? Just sit behind some bottles? Is that like a mission clue? Warehouse key. I'm inclined to think it's like around here-ish.
I take a risk just having the goods delivered.
Is it over by this boat? There's a lot of stuff on this boat. Following the coup. I read this already. Thomas, 2 days ago I saw all the Abbey men gather in the street and march toward Dunwell Tower. I'd never seen so many of them. They were all reciting the strictures, their voices united. It made me believe the city could still be saved, but they haven't returned. Someone said they couldn't even reach the throne room at the top of the tower where Empress Delilah sits, scheming up whatever comes next. It looks like most of them died at the main gate, Thomas. There are no overseers left in the capital. I'm packing everything and leaving while I still can. Join me as soon as possible, Hugh. No key? Well, that's unfortunate.
With all the shops in the district shuttered, this place still might be your best bet.
Maybe it's just in a different... It's probably in a different area. Oh. That looked breakable.
I don't know how long Dunwall is going to stand.
You're so breakable to me. Oh. Well. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Is it just pure invisible walls? I'm gonna bump into this, aren't I? Oh! Oh! Watch there be an easier way in here.
Someone is
What's going on?
trouble over there. Into the road!
Where do you think you're going?
Come here. Looking for a fight? I'll keep that
bet
nice
you've been
scarf
looking
soft
You into
line.
pieces.
Damn you!
Come on!
I'll put you in
crush
there, you
you,
parasite!
This won't take
You
long.
shouldn't have won.
See how fast this is. Oh, holy shit!
Oh, you little shit!
It does stack. Oh my god. That's basically instant. Oh. Oh my god, we're winning the game now. Holy shit. Oh, there totally is an easier way in here. Like, an intended way.
I'm thinking it's a belly full of stab wounds for you, throwing up blood in an alley.
Da, 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 na, na, na. Ah, this is stiff. I don't need any of the coins, and yet I haven't needed coins for a few chapters, and I'm still just looting.
Yeah, after the big fight between those overseer hard asses and Delilah's girls.
Are we gonna put it back together? Make it work?
Yeah, dumbass. Because you just spent 6 years at the Academy of Natural Philosophy.
Hey, screw you.
Don't lose your shit over.
Looking for a fight?
Oh my god, he fell into glass. Are they all dead now? Oh, fuck off. Oh my god, they all had to... Why did I have to fall into a face full of glass? Like... That's not right.
All those. What was that?
Oh, I should have waited for the regen first. Oopsies. The fact that I can knock people out so fast is just like... I have no fear of getting caught, because I can just be like, boop boop, you're down. Miss Vanilla Reed, I regret to inform you that your special allowance request has been denied by our financial director. We are very sorry to hear that your apartment on Caldwin Boulevard is in such poor condition, but we think you're being overly emotional when describing the building as on the verge of collapse. A broken leg is certainly not something irreparable, nor is a broken ceiling. I mean, if your ceiling is broken, that is the best definition of collapsing. IMO. In any case, as the import manager, you must understand that the company's future is unsure to say the least. After the untimely death of its beloved founder and the political turmoil across the empire, all wages should remain frozen until a successor is appointed. No exceptions will be granted. We wish you the best of luck. Sincerely yours, Martin Jenkins. To 42. Okay. Fun. So fun. I don't know where the key is. I want to steal from the market.
She found the place where he was birthed by knife and ritual. Thousands of years past.
They don't count. The game told me. Wait for the regen. Is that the guy I saved? Totally is. It's gotta be.
Your Majesty, you're alive. It's been almost 2 months, hasn't it?
I've been down in Karnaca trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Nice. I have the press on my side as the ruler. Ooh. We're winning it at an empire. This is how you win at empire. Empress and Royal Protector exonerated victims of clever conspirators. On these trusted pages, we have often speculated about the Crown Killer. At first, we believed the monster took orders directly from the throne, yet recent events have laid bare innumerable facts that leave Empress Emily Caldwin and her Royal Protector Corvo Witano free of all such doubts. Not only are they no longer implicated in these gruesome murders, but they themselves are the victims of clever conspirators bent on destroying their exemplary reputations. Evidence now points to an assassin from Karnaca, possibly taking orders from none other than Duke Luca Abel and Delilah Copperspoon. However, this venerable institution is reluctant to arrive at conclusions before the whole truth is known. We will keep you aware of events as they transpire, dear readers. Just gonna steal your money. I don't even need it. Loot. I'm gonna leave this barricaded in just for his safety. You never know. Oh!
When the food runs out, I'll make my way over to the South Bank. Maybe better over there.
There's so much whale oil. Holy shit.
Please, I don't have much.
That's fine. I took all your whale oil.
Tell me what you want, stranger.
Nothing. Calm your tits. Calm your homeless tits.
City's falling apart.
Hello. I won't hurt you. I'm just here to take some stuff. Not much here, though. Yeah, not much. But hey. Alright. I did it. I think I stole I don't think I got an achievement. Didn't. I want to say I stole from every black market. I'm pretty sure. Okay, what was... Hold on. Map of Tower District. Okay, I don't think there's a lot of other buildings I can actually go inside. That was unnecessary. The animation, I mean, not the actual. actual killing. Oh yeah, I definitely want to get up. I remember this being like the other way.
Between my legs, it's all I can think about for days.
Yeah, I gotta get up there.
I've seen a man with hips like his, but he's going to pay for making me wait.
And who is speaking?
I won't let her escape!
What? Right.
Safe's gotta be here somewhere. I paid good money for the tip-off.
Fucking easy. Easy clap.
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks because that piece of her you are carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower where you were born. Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
Secret to say. I have 4 runes. So I will do shadow things. I do like sprinting faster or something. What was this? Oh, enemy routes. I don't care about that. That was this little thing. You know what I'm gonna do with like this? This. I'm gonna do this. We are speedy now. I don't know when I took damage, but I got an achievement called Well Funded. Fuck yeah. Alright, and then there's one. That's way up there, though. That's gotta be, like, on the way. Like, up here on the way. Tower entrance. I mean, there was another entrance up this way. Unless it's, you know, not available. That's like straight up inside. Oh, jeez. go. Why is there a dead witch on the floor?
Delilah.
I forgot that I'm quieter now. Block the secret passage. I want the back road of the tower blocked off in case anyone else knew about the former Empress's secret exit. Work all night if you have to. Oh, it's up there. Dark extraction. Shadow Walk assassination restores some health. Cool. Alright, regular entrance it is. Dude, that's kind of far. I don't know why that's red, that's weird. Into the armory. Ooh, whalebone, thank you. Coldridge Canal. The next area? The side area? Corporal Blinn, you and your men are being positioned outside the gates. Trust me, it's for your own good. Life on the inside with our new Empress is not what you're used to. With Ramsay out of the picture, those of us who sided with him in support of Delilah are thinning out quickly. Some have deserted, others have, well, let's just say they've offended our new ruler once too often. So here are your orders. Don't expect food or pay. Take what you can from the neighborhood and surrounding district. Call it attacks. And should an attack come from any corridor, defend the gate. Even if your checkpoint falls, you'll buy us time to prepare for the assault. If I was only getting no food or pay, I'd be like, yo, I'm out. Like, fuck that. I'd take what I could and leave the city. Just be like, this is bad news. Bad news. Wait, what is this other place?
I miss this place so much.
What is this place? I don't remember a canal. That's pretty far away. I'm just gonna go through the front door. I don't give a fuck. I have little to no fear. That seems like the sneaky way in. I don't care about sneak anymore. I care to a degree, but only insofar that it gives me a slight advantage on my initial assault. I'd honestly rather just gather them all in one place, domino, and take them out. Is this a different area? Because there was only 2 in the other one. It's just straight up a different map. Do I keep looting for the sake of it?
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower?
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
With the help of Duke Luca Abel, Delilah Copperspoon has executed a successful play for the throne and now sits as Empress. Whether legitimate or not is of hotly debated opinion. Emily Caldwin's fate is unknown at this time, but we do know that several of her ministers are dead, believed to have been assassinated, and the parliament has been set ablaze by a group of unknown arsonists. And the time since the coup, Empress Delilah has issued several proclamations, along with her assertion announced by Street Speaker that everything will change soon in Dunwall and across the Empire. So our new ruler promises to show us a wonderful future and warns that all citizens should endeavor to place their most earnest trust in her. Given the ruins in the streets around the palace, one can only speculate about what she means. Is this empty? What am I gonna do with an empty tank? Weaver, that's it, mate. We talked about it last night. Me and my Jilly are leaving Dunwall. You know me, this guy's smart. You know me. I was always city watch through and through. I never thought I'd be a deserter, but there's no other way. Staying in the tower with Delilah and all her followers would be nuts. I've seen things in the last week I didn't think could happen. When Mortimer Ramsay said Empress Emily was a traitor, that Lord Corvo had been killing off nobles, I believed it. Now I'm sure I was being naive. We all got taken on that one. Everyone's 10 times worse now than it's ever been. Jilly and I are going up to Poolwick. Her sister has a farm outside of town. So goodbye and good luck. If you ever get up there, I owe you a few drinks. As always, remember our motto, keep your head down. Indeed. Oh. I don't know what this power is exactly, but... They power something, and I want to see. What did that power? Just the area? I guess just the area. I remember seeing those at the museum or whatever. Can I just shadow walk through this? Okay. double jumping? Do I have to hold it? Wait. Why do I have a double jump? How long have I had this? Maybe I have to go through the canal? There must be a way through this way. I don't know, it kind of seems like I could go up that way. Maybe. Oh, fuck off. That is kind of slanty. Alright, when in doubt, just go over. I mean, I was definitely down there, right? Yes, come to me.
Time to cry! I won't let her escape!
Ow!
Apart. Let's hear how you die!
Dang it! Dang it! Okay, I can't block that
I
scream.
want you to bleed! I'll tear you into pieces!
Okay. Just never mind. Just like waiting to parry. Whatever. One there. So that's over there.
Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black.
8 hands sift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Ancient mud and stinking clay.
Hello, wake up.
Wake up, dearest. Duelist, eh? Oh, your bullets. I don't care about my bullets. That's 123 that way, that's 70 that way. Camilla, I have a special job for you and a few others, Coven sister. I'm at work on an important painting, my final masterpiece, and I require some rare pigments to see it to completion. Move in secret, be quick. Gather what you need. Use the thigh bone of a drowned sailor to crush and mix the colors. Gather 20 banded slugs. Seal them together in a jar until only one remains. It will be large and shiny, as fat near to bursting. Crush it with your fingers and capture the ooze in a vessel. Use this to give the pigments a finer consistency. My love for you only grows. Delilah. This witchcraft is real icky.
do it, then I bet nobody else.
Hello. Go no farther, stranger. See what I can.
Not the dog. I'm gonna run out of health. Is this one of those flaming skull things? It is. Oh, the witches don't die from Domino sleep darts. That's cool. God, I run so fast. Okay, I gotta get the stuff. A lot of gravehounds.
You finally mastered the Gravehound magic, didn't you?
I did. Those poor dead overseers gave up their precious hounds, and I raised a pack of them. They're down under the bridge.
Few in the Coven can do that.
Dang.
Enjoy your very last minute! Powder and drink it! Smell your blood! Let's finish her!
Just anyway.
Trying to pick up the skull. Oh, fuck.
Void is calling for her. Send her back.
How do you want to die?
I have
Plenty of
Can't see. Why didn't it break? Oh my god. Oh my god. So I learned I can't domino the dogs. Oh man, if it wasn't for the dogs, if it just... This would be so much easier. I could do it without worry, basically.
You'll both die, but you're going first. You should have stayed in your boat. Come back here. An old nail in the foot. See what I can do?
Hey, me. It takes a long time to parry a witch just because they don't, like, attack normally.
Look at you, full of honey and dandelions.
The other one kind of fell down. I'm surprised they didn't die. Alright, that should break. was so quiet, I didn't realize I was not crouching. Fuck is that? Why is it so bright? There's so many dogs guarding it. Holy shit. Can I break these with, like... No, I can't. This painting of Luca, really? Okay. That's over there.
Never mind then. Maybe it's a dream.
I love Domino. The water lock. Listen, you like your assignment? I'm bored out of my skull. I say let's open up the water lock and have our own Imperial fleet. I volunteer to be Delilah's first captain. Veronica. He always was a fool. We had to close the water lock so that no ships or anything can get in Delilah's orders. She got enough to concern her without someone sneaking in through there. Keeping the tower safe is her first priority. Like she said just a night ago, which you would know if you hadn't been out looting. Yeah. Yes, I saw you slip away. Alyssa, I heard her message. Belinda passed it on when I came back, and if we stayed in that water lock instead of keeping it blocked off with all that old blockade junk, we could keep anyone from creeping up on the tower. So I still don't see why we can't have our own fleet of ships with me a captain. Combustion, you say? Grenades more damage. This is all just like, here's more damage. You want more damage? We got more damage for you. Right at the end here, more damage. Alright, last one's over here. Oh my.
I see inside you, but you're not as twisted as I thought.
I still have 8 health things. I guess I did die that one time where I used like 4 or 5 of them.
Delilah's hatred for my mother knows no end.
No one can help you, dear sister. I didn't break it, you little liar. No one remembered the truth except me, Jessamine. I will always remember.
Mother, I wish we could talk just one more time.
Do you remember? What the fuck?
There
was... How do you want to die?
How do you want to not die? Like that? Okay. Kind of in the water.
That makes it easier. How much of the algae does our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for? Tell me. I won't let the secret slip.
She just needs a bit. And if you promise to keep your tongue in your head, I'll tell you. It's part of her new undertaking. A painting to end all paintings, she says. Some great new magics she's concocting.
After taking Dunwall Tower itself, what more could our mistress want?
Delilah wants the whole world's love. The seas around it and the stars above it.
Seas are mine. Stars are mine. Oh, it's right in here, isn't it? How do I get under? Ah. Alright, I don't care about the pump room inspection. Alright, there's nothing left. How many runes do I have? 1. How much whalebone do I have? 7? Dang.
Anyone here?
I don't like that. Better have a look.
Where'd she go? Oh.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to the front door. Front door. Front door. Front door. Of course, this is where we're going to see clockwork soldiers. I'm sure of it.
Delilah's up in the throne room. But a few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room once she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Think I will. Hey, not dead. Okay. I assume I am here. Yes, I am here. All right. Chapel's way in that corner. Okay.
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room.
Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the Coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The Overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along.
I'll have to reach the security room to restore electricity to the tower and get the elevator working.
It's a lot of dead bodies. Why do I feel like this bone charm is a trap? Why am I gonna take it anyway? Oh, I see how it's a trap.
The High Overseer.
No, there's two of them. Drinking from a fountain restores health. When do you ever drink from a fountain? What? Okay. Bolt inflict more damage.
So here we are, where my dear lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where your mother bedded your father, then gave birth to you. Where she was murdered by Dowd and his black-hearted crew. The place that ruined both our lives.
You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. I run so quietly, it's insane. That's upstairs. That seems upstairs. That seems downstairs.
I thought you, of all people, would understand. Those nights as a girl in the Hound Pit's pub. Didn't you dream of getting this crown back? It was stolen from me first. Even before you came into the world.
There's suffering across the face of the world, but I was born under rare stars. I know I'm far luckier than most, Delilah. None of that excuses the destruction in your wake.
I have never done that before. Was not expecting that to happen.
No, you idiot. You don't eat hagfish with a small fork. What low-born family brought miserable oaf like you into this world?
Sorry, madam. I was never taught the right and proper ways of the aristocracy.
We don't tolerate your kind here in Dunwall Tower.
I think there's only 4.
Among the gentlefolk dine at this banquet table. and sit up straight.
Yes, ma'am.
You two street
The
trans.
machine is experiencing uncertainty.
What?
Aristocratic profile, but hostile. At rear playback. The machine has entered a catastrophic state.
Yo, I'm like kicking their ass. Hold on, I have a thing, right? Hold on. How am I just like suddenly destroyed? I did get one thing. Text me slightly faster. Did I get a thing that was specific to clockwork? I feel like I did. Oh yeah, no, it was an upgrade. Yeah, I have an upgrade that lets me kick their ass. Holy shit. Can I like see them? Can I see my upgrades? You know what? That's the best upgrade in the game because I hate these things. Also, that was a quick move on the 4 witches there. God, Domino? I can't believe how good Domino is. I've been talking about how good it is the entire game and I'm still not over it. Curious to see if there's more like Delilah statues about.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel: dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse ground to dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne, my throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. 2 corrupt, aligned with 2 of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting could get twisted around and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's working on something terrible, but I might be able to sabotage it.
But added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
How do I... How do I make it corrupt? Okay. Then I place it across the chair. Sabotage your secret project. Oh, it's in the throne room. I thought I was staring at it right now. I guess this is where she's making the runes. I guess I use this to just, like, depower her? Because this is the non-lethal way of doing it. the Duchess Lucille Clotilda. I hope this note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence offering me fealty and officially denouncing the murderous Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me for a dinner in your honor. My kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, herring and gravy, and some of those unusual Morlayan clams that thrive only in brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I am eager to show how I feel toward one who is so quick to change allegiance.
Runs through its veins, rendered from the...
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched.
I don't want to deal with a robot and witches at the same time.
Bones, I wonder. Like grave hounds.
Strange how there's nobody in the security room. Might have 2 rooms. I will get regen. Well, greater regen. Oh, I have to hit the crank.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
And the humming. I smell burning grease on the air, sister.
Could this be our mistress? Opening the tower machinery.
Machines digesting oils from the great leviathans of the deep.
We should see who tampers with the dead metal things.
Got him. Expertly done, if I say so myself.
Witness plays. Check central rotor.
You saw nothing?
Who's that? Now I'll be here. You should have stayed in your boards, you...
Alright, those are both upstairs. Oh. Still have 10 health vials. Kinda nuts.
Adore the sound they make hitting bottom. So delicate, so fine.
The old woman we pushed off the roof cared more about these dishes than she did her own rotten bones. She begged us not to break anything else.
Oh, please, not that one. It's over 100 years old.
No, that belonged to Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin. It was a wedding gift.
I don't know how they don't see me.
The more exciting to smash, I say.
Yes. Why is that, I wonder? Another mystery.
Well, that was easy. She blinks into the room and still doesn't see.
Something's off.
You think? Hi. I can pretty much just walk up to them and they don't hear me. I am just mad powerful now.
Seems every time I turn around, there's another just a shadow.
Easy peasy. I'm so good at the video game. Wait, those are upstairs. There must be like an extra side map. More runes and shit. Or whatever. Not even phased. Okay, let's just look at the map. Okay, I don't think I went into this central room. Or no, maybe I did. Let's see. Throne room. I should probably try sneaking in through the back of the throne room. I assume. I remember this. This is like the very beginning of the game. Like that's my room right there. That was like the secret vault or panic room or whatever. Yeah, so this is all behind. I guess there is no way from behind then. Yeah. I mean, she's gonna know I'm here because of the power, I bet. You can probably get up there without restoring power. Because it looks like there were stairs here. Maybe they were blocked off. I don't know. I don't know. But, stopping on this floor because bone charms. Because you never know. Okay, I'm not allowed to stop on this floor? Okay.
Just like I played parlor games in Dunwall Tower. She cheated every time.
Wait, does this only go to the throne room? Oh, looks like it's been cut off. Alright, well, I want those bone charms. I won't get an achievement, though, when I think of it, because I definitely haven't gotten everything. I've missed, like, 1 or 2 in a few of the previous maps. What? Where? What?
Catch me if you can. Time to cry and bleed.
What?
I'll paint my
Why did
nails
I parry to the side?
Come back here.
Doesn't make any sense. Just gonna regen my way back.
Playback indicates a young woman, armed.
I don't want to die.
Playback for unambiguous enemy. Radical surge, then drop in oil pressure.
I just destroy them now. I only have 2 sleep darts left, though, so not be too hasty. Okay, it's in this room.
I'll need to slip away for food soon. So risky, the way those malevolent hags come and go.
Do I have to wait for him to sneak away for food? Where's the other one? There's so many.
Let's hear how you die. I'll see you when.
Okay. Domino is so good. I probably don't need exacting aim. More damage. Okay. Kate's diary. The high and mighty overseer himself was here when Delilah took the throne. The look on his face as she vanquished Emily the False and her Sokonan father will forever keep a candle flame flickering in my heart. Watching him beat a frantic retreat, knowing he'd return with others of his bloviating sect, knowing they would fall before us, it was delicious. The tower is ours now. Dunwall and Karnaca are ours. Soon, too, the oracular sisters. And when my mistress finishes her painting, we will own all the empire. Okay.
You've grown so wise, young niece. But remember, you're a woman with power. Someone will always try to shut you up or burn you to cinders.
I mean, this time it's me shutting you up. How does that make you feel, Delilah?
I hope it's not a rat. What? Huh?
Did I just blow my chances?
Well.
How do I get in there? Do I have to deal with all the witches? Oh.
It makes me furious seeing the tower like this.
Careful. How do I get into the room?
Who's running around over there?
Can I come in from underneath? Oh. Ooh. Didn't mean to be quite that hasty. I mean, I can't... There's no underneath to really take advantage, or maybe there is. Oh, that's just an upper area to go through the banquet room. So like a secret switch?
I think I heard something. What's that noise?
Was I supposed to just be silent as a mouse and you would eventually just open the door? But I already fucked it. Oh!
I just want to be left in peace. As soon as I can leave the tower, I'll be gone. Interesting get-up you have there, covering your face.
Brown glider. That's gotta be a sliding thing. Slide speed, not slide speed. Slide speed.
You're not with Delilah. Come closer so we can talk.
Just one sec. I'm looting my own castle. Can't. I'm pressing the button. Hello? I done fucked it up. I'll try reloading. I done fucked it up.
What the? This can't be.
God damn it. I think I've scared him too many times. Now he won't talk to me. Alright, to the throne room. Can't believe I'm still basically full on health and mana pot. I feel like I've used a lot. Alright, it's time for a hard save. Then another quick save. Alright. Wonder how this non-lethal way is gonna work. Do I sneak in first? Should probably be a little more sneaky.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
Well, there's no bone charms or runes or anything.
When she sees what I can do with a bit of cat fur and a bone from a drowned man's leg.
I'm gonna see. There is a way to, like, not just go through the front door. I'm inclined to say no. At least not this way. I heard a witch talking. Sounded like she was up here. Oh, there we go. I can. I'm quiet enough I can just walk up to them. Is that the only one? Side window. I knew there'd be something. Alright, I can make her vulnerable. I should probably use the heart on her anyway. There's something about
Delilah done to my throne.
There was something about, like, putting it on the chair or something. There's Corvo. Dear old daddy.
At last, I've waited for this moment here in my tower. So now I will complete my great painting. I will make the world as it should be. And there's no place in it for you.
I'm guessing she sees me.
Long live Delilah Caldwin.
Fuck it.
First of her reign.
Hi. How do I use the heart?
Some Dunwall will feed on your guts tonight. You will die here in Dunwall Tower.
What?
Never seeing the next dawn. Waste to you, and the coven will light a candle in your
Okay.
skull.
Can I just put her to sleep? I think I missed.
If you live through half of what I have. You've brought me back my spirit. Follow me, dear Emily, and see how I will reshape all things.
Was I supposed to put the rune on first? Can I put it on now? I have no control. Okay. It's weird I could do it during the fight and I have this weird cutscene and she would just hit me out of this. I mean, I did it. Now what? Now what? Do I go in the painting? Wait. Was I supposed to, I was supposed to do this, I was supposed to not use the heart at all then. Or was I? Like if, okay, like if, It's a good thing I hard saved because I do feel like I could have changed how this worked. Maybe. I mean, it's there now, so.
So this is the world she dreams about.
So naive.
I have no powers. Alright. Slowly but surely. sleep. I have stun mine.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Yeah, because I put the rune on. Oh, that throne. Okay. I guess I did have powers.
You wanted to rule
It just like unequipped them all.
So be it.
At last, what I've always deserved. My justice. Now, what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited so long. Sing my songs and lick my flesh. Worship me.
Okay. Wait, was there another way to do that? There's more than one way? Oh, interesting. Well, I trapped her in the thing, so... There's probably like a non-trapping her in the thing. Maybe something a little more, heroic, more empathetic than just trapping her in her own realm.
Let's sit down. I'll explain it all.
Alright, only 3. I got the Empress and the Greatest Gift. Which is... saving my father, and I assume beating the game. Yeah, finish with Emily Caldwin. Not stealthy at all. I didn't even try to get all the coins, and I ended up getting most of it. I missed so many blueprints. I got all the things, though. Black market heist! Oh, I got an achievement in good conscience. Which is complete the game in low chaos.
And so the time of crisis in Karnaca came to an end, with the city's wisest citizens unscathed. Led by its new council, the southern capital was pulled back from the brink of anarchy, and Serkonos began to thrive. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Atana by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, No matter how hard you try, questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
Pretty decent ending, I'd say. Good game. Good game. Took me 4-5 years to finally play it.
On the sands of sweet Serkonos did we bathe in the sun, sharing grapes from Culero when you were the only one.
On the streets of Karnaca, I met you long ago, when the sea was so peaceful and the bay seemed to glow.
We danced and sang until the early ships sailed, and when morning bells rang, only then we exhaled.
It's a nice song, but it's a shame that like the two singers, their voices are like kind of incompatible.
Now the sands of Serkonos.
That happens on occasion. I mean, it happens more often than not, I think. It's not something that can really be helped, but...
Now we cower in the alleys of streets.
There's some people, when you hear them sing together, you're like, man, this is really great. And there's others, when you hear it, you're like, kind of doesn't mesh. Their voices don't mesh.
We run and hide until the evening ship sail. When the night
It could just be the style of singing at the same time. They're kind of singing, like, differently from each other. Like, she's got that, like, that quiet wispiness, and he's got, like, that sort of roady, like, sea shanty-ish tone, and, like, the two of them don't really mesh. I don't know what else to say. Domino's amazing.
Me in the shadows, bring your sweetest grapes.
I could have used it in that replica fight as well. I just thought, oh, I don't see anything in my thing on the top left, so I was like, oh, I guess I just don't have powers in here. But then I realized I do. And then I didn't use any. I just used stun mine. I could have dominoed stun mine. I could have I could have trivialized that whole thing. I was so quick and quiet and powerful after I did that. Bone charms break the game straight up. There's a you can choose to do like a no power playthrough. You can reject the outsider. And you just craft bone charms. And you get the thing that lets you stack everything, and then just bam, there you go. I don't remember if there was one that like lets you be quieter. I think there was like a super one that you can't like manipulate. I think the quietness was mostly in upgrades and blueprints. Man, oh, I totally just, oh my god, I have fries. They're left over. They'll be kind of shitty, but I have fries. I'm mildly tempted to do a second playthrough of this, but very mildly tempted. It would most likely be a New Game Plus type of thing where I go high chaos and just balls to the wall, just running through it as quickly as possible. It would basically be a speed run. I wouldn't bother looting. I wouldn't be stealthy. I wouldn't just fucking kill if I can't. If I'm like out of bullets or crossbow bolts, I'll just. I guess there's a lot of upgrades. There's a lot of lethal upgrades I didn't bother with, but. Yeah. I felt like I was going through this final chapter pretty quickly. It still took me a good 2.5 hours. Which is, I'm glad I called it last night, because I knew it was going to be around 2 hours for this final chapter. I only had 1 hour left before I had to go to bed, so glad I waited. I'm curious about all, I'm sure there's lots of little details. I'm curious about all the little details that I would see. Aside from the obvious stuff, like the ending obviously would be quite different. All the people would be dead. I'm curious what exactly Anton and Billy / Megan would say at the end. I get the sense that like the painting that Anton was doing of me would be very different. He would have like a Delilah-esque looking one. That's my assumption. There's also playing through as Corvo. I don't know how different that is. Feels like maybe like the beginning and the end might be a little bit different, and everything in the middle is like all the missions would be the same, more or less. I'm assuming, at least. For all I know, it's a second game. Like, probably not though. That would be a tall order. Just have an entire second game for playing the other character. I don't think a game of this scale would be able to do that very easily. That'd be that's like a DLC kind of thing, which they already have, where you play as Megan / Billy. Or I assume you do. It's her face on the thing. I end up enjoying Arcane's games. Whenever I see Arcane Studios, I'm like, probably gonna enjoy this. I'm tempted to look up their full library. I've probably played a good chunk, at least recently. But they're becoming one of the studios where I'm like, you know what? I'm in. You do good stuff. Good stuff. Of course, my most recent one is Prey. That has a lot of similarities in some of its gameplay, because it's like you can be stealthy, and there's detection, and there's all this stuff. That's really where all the similarities are. You can be stealthy if you want to, and that all works relatively the same. The stealthy and detection bit. Prey is very different, obviously. I don't think there's a non-lethal Prey. I don't think you can even do that. I'd like to see a day, because games like this where they have some sort of high chaos, low chaos, and whatnot, and I think like the ending is basically a series of vignettes. I'd like to see see a day where a game that has an ending like that is still like, I don't know, really impactful. But then when I think of it, I remember BioShock 2. That had what? It was like, it was two-part, it was like a two-part ending. And on the first half of the ending, you had like one of 4 things you could get or something. And then the second half, you had one of 3 or something like that. I got a really depressing ending in BioShock 2. But like it hit me in the feels and the impact. And you don't get that a lot when you have games with all these various endings. It's like, yeah. Like, it's always, you always get that nice little bit of satisfaction. You're like, oh, that's cool, and you get to hear all the little bits, especially in Pillars of Eternity 2. Because they follow up on, like, 20 different things, and you get, like, this long series of vignettes being like, here's the consequences of all the things you did. What happens next? But it's never, like, a big, impactful narrative ending, and I wonder if that's even possible. I'd like to think it is. New Game Plus. Carry over some items, powers and enhancements with all upgrades. Oh, powers and enhancements with all upgrades are converted back to runes. When purchasing new powers and enhancements, you can choose from both Emily's and Corvo's abilities. Oh yeah, I guess there's a few that were like Emily specific. I assume the Shadow Walk and the way that the Far Reach worked. Maybe they have completely different power sets. I don't know. I assume they both have dark vision and some sort of reaching vertical ability. All traits discovered by sacrificing bone charms are carried over as well. Blueprints you collected are also still available. I may have to look into that. Maybe. I only had one high chaos. I don't want to replay. Now I wonder if I replayed this. Like, if you replay it, does that, like, record you new stats for it? You're just replaying for the fun of it. Because games like this, I don't like replaying missions over and over for the fun of it. It's not fun to me. You know?